Hey YouTube, it's your Aussie Mum, and long time no hear from me because I had my gallbladder out finally, which means I can get my teeth fixed now and then. I'll come on camera more, but it's like the Christmas in July sales, and because I had surgery, I did a little thing. As you can see, I bought some eyeshadow palettes. I bought 5 of them, and can I now say I only have a drugstore makeup collection because I own a balm palette? I'm joking, of course, me and my one tart and my one balm palette, but this was reduced to $15. This is normally $54 in Tasmania. So I will show you the palettes I got. Now, these first 3 are by a brand called Designer Brands Cosmetics, which is an Australian. I think it's available in New Zealand. I'm not sure if it's made there. It's certainly sold to us as made in Australia. Vegan, not tested on animals. It's also got a talc-free eyeshadow formula, and these palettes are on Catch of the Day, hugely discounted. These are usually $15, I think, and this is usually $14, which makes it an actually very accessible palette price-wise for an Australian palette anyway. As you know, Maybelline palettes run $30 here, particularly in Tasmania, so, which if you don't know is the little island at the bottom of Australia. But anyway, I shall just show you. So this is the Delicate Daisy palette, and this is almost like a pastel palette, I suppose. It's very cute packaging, as you can see, but it's just like these beautiful, soft shimmers with some really nice mattes. So there's the pink shade Sweetheart and the greenish turquoise shade Flower Bed. Sorry, there's some balm shade swatch next to it that I was playing with as soon as I got it. But yeah, as you can see, perfect for just sort of a muted look, and I will use this on my daughter in dance a lot as well. The next one is from the same range. I believe this was last year's Christmas releases from Designer Brands, so this is Precious Petal, and bang, yum. So obviously it's a fairly warm bronzy, it actually the rest of the colours that aren't that pink dupe the Natasha Denona bronze palette pretty well. That pink does give you the pop that you want it to, and it looks like that in the pen. I find Designer Brands shades never swatch very well. I don't know if that's because they are talc free, but they work really, really well on the eyes. There you go, there's a bronze and a matte there. So that is the Precious Petals palette. Then the last one I got from Designer Brands, I got this for $4.50 on Catch of the Day. This is Wanderlust, and it's a 12 shade palette like the other ones. However, this one has includes a selection of matte, shimmer, and next level glitter shades, but these are not like a pressed glitter. They're a really nice glitter shade. So Pixie Dust right here is one of the glitter shades, and see, they just don't swatch very well, but they don't come out like a topper. They look beautiful on the eyes. That bronzy one there is one of the shimmers. Look how pretty. This really nice blue Infatuation is one of the glitter shades, but see what I mean? Yeah, they're not like pressed dry glitters. They're just different. They're not that creamy Super Shock thing that they do either. And there's one of the mattes from the palette. So yeah, Designer Brands is so underrated. They released a huge collection. They did a 35 colour palette that I considered getting, but I'd never use it. So I got these 3 12-pound palettes, but all 3 of them came out to $20.99, which is incredible in Australia. So I was happy with that. And then repping Australia, and repping them well, I might say, is Astralis Glitz. Now, they've released 4 palettes. There's one looks to be a bit of a dupe of Retrograde. There's a turquoisey one with those marbled shades and some glitters in them. There's a pink one. There's a super fiery one, and then there's this one. So each palette is kind of set the same. So there's a row of neutral mattes there, some bright mattes, some shimmers to go with them, and then these are the dry press glitters, and then there's a base for them. But Australis has been around forever. It's always been in drugstores and supermarkets, and I think I don't recall it, like it wasn't popular growing up or anything like that, but they got busy with their formula and their marketing in the last few years, and look at those. They just make incredible eyeshadow palettes. I've discovered this one was more pricey, even on sale. This was $25. It's usually $35, but that's not expensive in Australia, and I'm far happier to buy an Australian brand that is quality than, like, when I first got into makeup, I would even buy dupe palettes just because I wanted to own all the things, like all the YouTubers, and then I would buy, you know, whatever I could that was, like, I could never get anything current. Like, Naked Heat is being sold new in Tasmania for like $108 still, so like you could never keep up that way. So I just decided to explore totally drugstore collection, find makeup I loved that worked really well for me. But this, yeah, was so I got that, which is fantastic. I really recommend anyone getting one of these. And then this is the last palette I got, and this is also, as I said, like, some people would consider it a higher end brand, I guess, but like, it was $15. I always wanted a balm palette, but was never prepared to pay $50. I got the cool one. There's like a what's the tea and then a hot tea or something, which is the hot one. But yeah, I got this one. So what it is the 9 shades, and then it has like a neutral primer and a black primer, which gives you different colors, and so that supposedly turns it into 27 potential colors, as each color used with each shade gives you a different look. So I haven't actually used this palette yet. I swatched it in the car after I bought it. We can't swatch in store in Australia. There's 2 colours from it there, so it looks beautiful. I'm always amazed, like, when I see YouTubers like, oh, I'm not a fan of the formula, and then, like, with Tarte, for example, I only have the Unleashed palette, but, like, I swatched that and I was like, oh my god, what are you guys expecting from your eyeshadow? But then again, I mean, I certainly think Designer Brands is an equally good formula, and Astralis, but obviously not all drugstore palettes are. I'm talking to you, L'Oreal and Maybelline, although Maybelline's trying. So anyway, as you can see, I got 5 new eyeshadow palettes, and I'm so happy I got them. Check out the Designer Brand sale on Catch of the Day if you want. Nothing is over, like, if you want, I mean, obviously I can't make you, but I'm just saying nothing from there is over $10. They've got all Designer Brands products, and they do a full range, like full complexion products. They don't just do palettes or eyeshadows or anything like that, and all of their cosmetics are great. These Astralis Glitz palettes are great, and yeah, if you like balm, go to Priceline. It's half price. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.